Hey guys, what is up? This is Base Stared, and we are back in our survival Minecraft world. And those of you with weak constitutions may not want to watch this part. However, and the cows are super duper noisy. The best way to keep this whole machine going is to make sure I have more than enough food than I will ever need. That way I never have to worry about it. And one of the ways that I consistently rack up experience and take care of my food situation at the same time is by keeping a pretty, I wouldn't say I really keep it timed too well, but I do make a concerted effort at breeding the cows at regular intervals, and then going back through and sort of thinning out the herd. So as you can tell, we are doing the thinning out the herd portion, and it's unfortunate, but whatever. Usually when I go through and breed them, I use like 2 stacks of wheat, which means 1 stack of wheat is 32, should be 32 new cows. So 2 stacks of wheat should give me a whole stack of cows, 64 additional cows. And then when I go through and take some of them out, I don't really watch it too much as far as how many. I just get maybe 8 or 10, I don't know, 6 or 10 levels of experience. And then usually what I watch is the amount of steak that I have, and I'm almost to 2 full stacks, which means I should have done a good enough job. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay guys, so we got the cows taken care of, did the slaughtering thing and got the meat cooking. So like I said, we can keep our stock of food going. This time I am going to go on a little bit of adventuring. So it's something that I do a lot off camera, and I don't do very much of it on camera. So I thought it would be fun to kind of show you a little bit of how I go adventuring. If you look way off in the distance, sorry, side note, that is a dirt tower with some torches on it. It doesn't seem all that awesome. There's another one, I think, over that way. Basically, and we're gonna get, we're gonna get into this a little bit more later, but that's an outer limit for what will eventually be a mob spawner or mob trap. I told you in the technological terror that we're building, there will be a mob spawner in it, and to do that you really have to light up a sufficient area so that mobs can't spawn. It's not really so that they can't spawn, it's so that they spawn where you want them to spawn. So I did start in here, but I don't think I went very far, but I don't really remember. So what I'll do is basically just kind of show you how I work. Start finding dark areas. I like to keep it nice and lit up. It all feeds back to the idea of a mob spawner, a mob trap, and the way that you would make that mob spawner or mob trap the most efficient that it can be is by finding all of these naturally occurring, oh, what up gangsta, hang on, you find all of these, oh, bane of arthropods, sorry, got sidetracked. You find all these naturally occurring cave systems, and you have to light them up sufficiently so that the mobs just aren't spawning wherever they want to. So you venture underground, you keep going, you go as far as you can, you find all of these different cave systems, and you just keep basically spamming the torches and lighting it up as you go. So while I do this, that's basically what I do, and it's how I've managed to come up with as many resources so far as I have is by just going through here, finding all these caves, digging out all the coal I can find, digging out all the iron I can find, gathering resources as we go. But the whole point of it, well, there really is 2 points. You do need the resources, so that's definitely one point of it, is just strictly gathering resources. And then the other part of it is the eventuality that you'll want to build this mob spawner that's as efficient as it can be. And it seems like a lot of work, and I'm not going to lie to you, it is. You use a ton of torches, you spend a ton of time just going through these random caves, fighting mobs, not dying, avoiding lava, avoiding all kinds of other stuff. But you do truthfully start to rack up a ton of resources, and if you just make a consistent effort to find caves and exploit them, then usually ends up okay. One thing I do to help myself is, and you may have noticed this already, as I go through these caves, I try to keep all the torches that I'm placing on one side. So I put all the new torches down on the right side of the cave, and then and the reason I do that is so that when I'm coming back, or if I find a place, like you'll notice that I'm not lighting up all these places, there are already torches. Well, it's places that I've been at one point, but yeah, I hear you, buddy. Nice try. But I keep them on the right side so that I know that if I come through here and I see torches on the wall, I can always tell which way I came from. So if I wasn't sure where I was right now, and I came across this part right here, and I see, oh, torches are on the left, well, that means when I came into this hallway before, I came into it from the other direction. So it makes a lot of sense, and it's certainly not new information. A lot of people do it. It just makes it easier to keep your bearings. Some people are a lot better at navigating caves, and they don't ever have to worry about it. But I can go ahead and tell you, I am not one of those people. If I don't worry about it, I will be hopelessly lost. The plus side that I have is that I'm recording videos, and if I get too terribly lost, then I can always go back to a previous video, or even stop the recording, figure out where exactly I am, and then basically pick it up right where I left off. So it's an advantage as far as recording, but believe me, I do get lost just as often. So let's dig up these coal deposits, and what we find out, and what I'm finding out, the more large scale builds I want to do, you just start to realize just how much resources it takes to get it going and keep it going, because some of these projects are huge, and they are just tremendous resource hogs. I mean, I think they're going to be awesome, don't get me wrong, but they are going to use up just tons of resources in the process of building them. Ooh, what up, buddy? Zombie with some armor on. Whoop, spider. I hear you. I hear you. Where are you? It's one reason why that bane of arthropods, the only reason, obviously, when you think about the name, it's obvious, but the only reason that bane of arthropods is even any use at all is for the spiders. And it does a really good job with them, at least. So that's a huge plus. But like I was saying, some of the things I want to build are massive builds, and I'm already realizing that they are consistently draining some of my resources. One, one big one right now, and it's because, to be perfectly honest, I still keep trying and enchanting more pickaxes, hoping to get a silk touch enchantment. But right now I still haven't gotten one. And so one thing that is exceedingly draining, hey, what up, buddy, on my resources is just sheer amount of coal that I'm using. Okay, that's a lot of spiders. There's a spider spawner here. The coal that I'm using because of the fact that, oh, there he is, buddy. Annoying is what they are. Using a ton of coal because I'm mining up all this cobblestone and then I'm smelting it back into smooth stone, and that's what I was building out of at one point. So at any rate, what it does do is it's a huge drain on the resources. There's not really much I can do about it necessarily, but it is what it is. So we go on these I go on these runs where my biggest goal is just to go through here, mine for days, find all these resources, go back. Good news is there are tons of resources to be had. You just have to look around for them, because I typically come back with, I'd say on almost every trip, I come back with at least a full stack of iron, probably 2 full stacks of iron. And right now I would guess I'm coming back with 3 or 4 stacks of coal generally. So let's see. Just kind of looking for dark spots. I do hear mobs. Biggest thing sometimes is just looking for dark places that I haven't been yet at all. This place looks darkish, but I know I have torches here. So let's see what else we got. Down, lapis. Ooh, hey, not cool, buddy, not cool. Where are they coming from? Is it dark enough for them to spawn here? I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking around. Let's go down this way, see if we can find anything. Oh, where is this? This is my original. This is my original hallway system. When I was doing some strip mining. I'm curious as to how that guy spawned, though. I mean, I know that I don't do a perfect job of lighting the place up, but you can tell it's pretty lit up. Maybe right there. I don't know. There is another hallway I have, or I'm sorry, another, let's see, I think I'm getting pretty close to the stairs here. I'm trying to find the alternate way out. Yep, there it is. See, I got mobs around here somewhere. I want to find them. Strip mining is a great way to get resources, but it is not a great way to it's really inefficient as far as just straight clearing of area. I mean, like, oh, there we go. I did find him after all, but hey, he's got a chicken egg again. I will tell you one other thing, which is interesting. Sorry, chicken. Gotta go. Is that I am finding so many chickens underground. I don't have a chicken farm yet, but I will tell you that I have found gobs and gobs and gobs of chicken. I think that might be the way, a way out. So we'll check this out over here and see where it takes us. Yep. I don't know. Is it torchlight or daylight? Let's get over here and find out. Go! Go! Oh, are you really? Are you serious? Come on. Oh, torchlight. What I will do is I'm gonna have to get over. Oh, what up, Zombs? Bye bye, buddy. Mobs are stupid. That guy won't be able to float very well. Well, the good news is I'm back into another. I found another hallway, another sort of shaft. Here we go. This is what I was gonna try to do. Get up here like that. Block that dude off. That's gonna knock the water down, which will let that guy through, but that's fine. It's a zombie. We're not too worried about the zombies. Eat some steak. Fill up our hunger bars. That is one thing you do need to keep an eye on, is your hunger bars, because when they run out, then your hearts aren't regenerating, and when your hearts aren't regenerating, it's a good way to die. Grab up some more of these resources. I know I will need on a next one of the next few episodes, I am going to be going through the trouble of finding some slimes, because that is the next piece of the puzzle that I definitely do need for some automation. And without the slime chunks, and I kind of explained this before, or the slime balls, so you go find these slimes and these big green square dudes that hop around, super annoying, but they do drop slime balls, and the slime balls are useful because that's the only way you can make sticky pistons, and you need sticky pistons for almost every kind of automation you would hope to do. So they become pretty critical pretty fast. So one thing I do need to do is go through the trouble of course. Need to go through the trouble of finding some of these slimes so I can start getting slime balls, so I can start making sticky pistons, because I don't really have any hope of making any of the cool automation stuff without them. But and a couple things that I do have planned straight away, like I said before, was some automated food delivery systems. And I want to go so far as automated food, meaning I want them to be raised and killed, honestly, without really ever having to interact with them. So can be done. Takes a little bit of planning. It takes a little bit of execution, but it definitely can be done. So, oop, don't fall. Yep, that was good. Good move. Let's see. Okay, still going on and on and on and on. Still got some dark hallways. Like I told you, this is the stuff that we're looking for. And there does become a... Oh, come on, really? There does become a point that you start to notice that it becomes really dangerous to be underground. And what I mean by that is, as you light up more and more of this area, what you have to remember is we're removing the area for mobs to be able to spawn in naturally. So if I go through the trouble of lighting up all this space, it definitely means that mobs can't spawn here naturally. And you kind of get to this tipping point, which you know you're in a good spot as far as making a mob spawner is concerned. You get to this tipping point where every time you find a sizable area underground that's dark, you'll have just, you know, a half a dozen mobs that just show up because you're removing more and more and more of their spawnable area. It's a good thing, but then it starts to become more and more dangerous to be underground for this. Oh, buddy. And right on cue, I get attacked, assaulted, by a zombie. So let's run down here. Oh, out of torches. That's bad. Hang on. Whoop, that was probably way too many torches, but whatever. It actually is never really enough torches because, to be perfectly honest, I'm going to have used dozens of torches before. Oh, mob spawner. What do we got? Skellies. Cool. That is awesome. GG, guys. Good find. We got ourselves a skelly spawner. Let's check out these. Oh, yes. Some gold horse armor. I found some horses while I was meandering about in the overworld, so I will go back eventually and grab them up. Oh, and a whole bunch of saddles. The crappy thing about saddles is they don't stack. So now I'm feeling real dumb about making all those torches. Let's see. What can I get rid of quick? I don't need eggs. Why take so many saddles? I've no idea. I don't need rotten flesh. So I'll grab this iron. Got myself some horse armor. I found a spawner. Oh, I had that up for a reason. I don't know how long it's been up, but if you're playing along or if you're playing on the same seed, negative 148, 46, 125, you can find this spawner as well. So that is pretty cool. The nice thing about those is I can also retrofit that into a XP farm. So the good news about the skeleton ones is that your drops are a whole lot better. So I'm going to chuck that in there for now because I'm getting all this coal and I don't want to go through trouble of mining it and then losing it. So yeah, totally cool because we can turn that into an XP farm. And what I mean is we'll sort of retrofit the area to so that the spawner will continue to spawn skeletons, and we will take advantage of that by making sort of a chamber for them that they cannot get out. We'll funnel them the way that we want them to go, and then we will essentially kill them at our leisure. So what I am going to do, since my inventory is full, is I am going to call this one an episode. Might be a short one, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste of the adventuring, the mining. So far we haven't found anything really awesome, but what I'm going to do is probably try to make my way out of here and then come back to you guys, or maybe in the next episode. We'll see how things go from there, but I am going to leave you here. I do appreciate the love and support that you guys are showing for the episodes and for the channel. Please do hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for additional content. We're going to leave you right here, and this is Base Stared, and I'm out.